Good day to you, my fellow endoskeletons. I'm Kenetor and welcome back for another Starbase progress report. We're on week 42 of 2020, and if you're new here, I bring you the latest news and updates of everything Starbase every Monday. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out. Now let's get to it. Keeping to a chill single Lowry quote of the week this week, Lowry comments on the community's asking for custom sized plates and beams, akin to other games like DU and Starship Evo, but due to the way Starbase is coded, this is not possible. Further explaining that since Starbase has an amazing detail level of 1 cm cubed voxels, each part uses a ton of memory. They could however make it cycle through a bunch of parts to get the size that you want for the beams, and there is still many more pieces to be added to the designer, eventually giving us more options to play with. Personally, I think beams incremented in 12 cm steps would be a great start, as I'm always finding myself using a combination of a multiple of 24 cm beam and a 36 cm beam to fill an odd gap. This would let us once again optimize ships for a slightly lower part count, and trust me, every part counts with ships, especially when you're pushing the limits. Now onto the progress report. The main design features worked on last week were: building tool UX improvements have been tested, or distribution design in safe zone and nearby areas continues. We will no doubt see this continually tweaked during closed alpha as more players are invited till a sweet spot is found. Keybinds and usability improvements have been worked on. Ship-to-ship propellant and power transfer configurations are done and are ready for testing. When this is finished, expect to see fuel tanker designs to support fleets become viable. Auction house buy order design and feature planning has been worked on, a great feature to have for after we get the basic auction house listings working. And electricity and power related design has been worked on. Station design has just one update this week, with 12 new player spaceships added to the spaceship shops. We have the Belly, the Form Bogey, the Herfjator, probably saying that wrong, the Memento, the Merchantman, the Noosa Light Shuttle, the Micro, the Mammoth, the Eurypterid, the Tabletka, the Chemosh Arc 1, and the Marlin. Now onto the gameplay updates. Work on station building continues. The implementation of ship-to-ship resource transfer via the resource bridge is finished. Hopefully this includes trading from ship to ship and not just the transfer. A fix was made for coordinate issues in ship towing that made it possible to tow ships from almost anywhere. Initial implementation of the printer device is done, and the first version of the repair job tutorial has been implemented. UI returns this week with just one update. A tooltip for the test flight mode in Spaceship Designer has been implemented. And the Starship Crater updates this week are decorative short interior girder and decorative girder 144 cm are no longer considered beams. The ramp 72 by 144 by 144 cm is now a plate triangle and has been moved from decorative plates to plates triangle folder in the asset browser. This plate triangle is now defaulted to the Bastion material, and its base color has also been changed to match other plates. Decorative column A, B, C and D are no longer available in the Spaceship Designer. Strange there was no reason given for this, and I do wonder if this will affect ships that already have them. We have snap point fixes for the turret cradle side armor. It should now snap with both mounted weapon bodies, and turret cradle side armor should also now snap with the fixed weapon mount too. Lag spikes from placing cable and sockets on large ships have now been fixed. This has been a day one problem and everyone will be relieved. This has finally been sorted. Thank you, Frozen Bite. Entering test mode while editing a YOLO chip will now save its changes instead of discarding them. Added localized user error message to the Mega Station Designer if the user tries to save a station blueprint with too many parts or parts exceeding the station build area. Mega Station Designer's rotation tools rotating around the scene origin rather than the selection origin has been fixed. And autosaves in Spaceship Designer were changed to show the correct order from newest to oldest and include dates in their names. This week's animation changes are: work on first person animation polish and sprint animations continues. Point, yes and no emotes for first person are in the making, and pistol stand aim down sights aim poses were polished. And lastly, other updates this week are: Praetorian textures and adamant paint job polishing is in progress. Surface objects were reduced to a reasonable amount on the largest asteroid, and a fix was made for a flickering issue with surface objects in most situations. There's no feature video this week, but don't forget, if you do get into closed alpha, be sure to send any funny or awesome clips and recordings my way for a chance to be featured on the channel. Feel free to contact me via Discord or come jump on my Discord server, which is also home to my faction, the K-Bots, should you be looking for one to join. As always, please smash that like button, share the video with your friends and faction, leave a comment with any questions you want answers to, and I'll see you in the next one. Kenetor, out.